Hi, I just wanted to review with you what we did today and then share the lesson with you since it wasn't working when we were on before. So what we did today is we're going to take a look at your identity assignment that you did. You shared with me. I'm excited to see it. We did our reading assignment to show me how you read and how I can help you better and what things that you do really well. And your reading was excellent. You did a great job reading some of those tricky words. Now what we're going to do is a shared reading. So we are going to read a story and we're going to look at text features. So we talked about how text features are unique or special things that nonfiction books use to help us learn more about the topic that we're reading about. So when we met last week, you told me that you really like soccer. So I found some soccer books that we can read and learn more about text features. So while I'm reading, since we're not on together, I'm going to ask you to stop. And when I stop, I want you to think about what I'm asking you to see if you can answer it before I do. So this story or this nonfiction informational text is called Soccer in North America. So let's think about that title. And I know that titles are important because they tell me what I'm going to read about. So this story is going to tell me about soccer in North America. And now North America, we'll have to look at on a map to see what part of the country this, or what part of the world this book is talking about, because we live in North America. So this book right now should be talking about what soccer looks like here. Now I notice this book is by Mike Kennedy and Mark Stewart. So that tells me there is two people the book is written by, and what that's called is the author, who the book is written by. Now, let's take a look at these 2 pages here. So I've got a couple things going on. I have where my mouse is right now. Now I know you know that word. It's a photograph. So this is actually taken with a camera. It's real people. It's not a painting or a drawing. And it tells me soccer has become very popular in the United States. Now, these have 2 different words. We can call them captions. It tells us what's happening in the picture, or a text box. Or a fact box. And a fact box tells us something that we need to know that doesn't always fit in with the rest of the page of the book. So soccer has become very popular in the United States. So that helps give me some more information. So now let's take a look. So we had 2 text features so far. I have a photograph and I have a fact box. Now here, where in the world? I want you to think, what would this be telling me? Why would they put this up here in a different color, nice and big? I want you to think about that. So they put this here, we call it a heading, and they put this here because they are going to tell me about location, so where it is, and it's giving me, it's pointing right here, okay? This graphic, it's pointing to, where do you think it's pointing to? Oh, if I look, it's attached to this word, North America. So that helps me figure out where the story is taking place. People in North America enjoy many sports, but no sport is growing faster than soccer. Millions of boys and girls love to play soccer. They follow soccer around the world too. So here I have another heading, Once Upon a Time. So if you remember Once Upon a Time, it's going to tell me a story about something that happened earlier. And if I look at this text feature, this photograph, I can see that it's black and white. And usually photos that are black and white are because they happened a long time ago. Let's see if this caption proves that to be true. The United States soccer team takes the field before a 1934 game. So we're in 2020, 1934, that happened a long time ago. So here is the soccer team joining the game. Now I don't see any other text features on this page here, so I'm gonna go look at the next page. Here I have another heading at the stadium. This photograph matches the heading. It's a picture of a soccer stadium, and it's telling me, this caption says, fans watch a game at Azteca Stadium. So I can tell that's a caption because it's showing me fans watching a game. Now, I already pick out something in this paragraph here. What do you notice about this paragraph? Yeah, I also noticed these bold words here. The bold, that means they're darker than the rest. And what that means is that these words are vocabulary words that are very important to know, and I need to look in the glossary to know what it means. So if I say World Cup, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak ahead in my book here, and I'm going to go to the glossary to see the definition, what the word means. World Cup. And it gives me the definition. It tells me what that word means. So soccer words, this is called a glossary. That's an important text feature. It helps us learn more. Another great feature in these books is the index. And what an index does is if we're looking for something specific, we can look in the index. So if I wanted to know if Amy Wambach was in this book, I could come to the index. I want you to look. Can you find Wambach? Is Amy Wambach in this book? And what number page could I go to? Yeah, I would go to page 16. So let's go look back a little bit and look at some other text features. So here we still have some bold words. We have a caption here. Here we have a unique picture. So we have, it's showing me a picture of Rafael Marquez. So it's giving me a sidebar right here. It's telling me who the person is. Here I have some more photographs with captions telling me different players that I might want to know about. Same text features we already looked at. Now this is a unique text feature. This is a map. So it's giving me different locations where people play soccer. So you can use the map to help you learn more about the topic. This is an image that has captions or descriptions showing different parts of soccer. And this is the last one we're going to look at today, but this is a timeline. So it's telling me different times that things happened in soccer. So you might see a timeline in books. It's giving you times that things happened. So what you are going to do now is you are gonna, I'm gonna share this with you, and it has the directions. So right now I want you to notice that mine looks small. I don't want it to be small. So I'm gonna come here to this plus sign, and I'm gonna zoom in so that I can see it better. So you are going to go to Get Epic and go to our class. You are going to read a similar story, but this time it's talking about soccer in South America. So we just read about soccer in North America. And then you are going to do the text feature search on the next page. So if you look here, it says, does this book have a table of contents? So we noticed at the beginning of this book, there is no table of contents. It doesn't have tell me what page each section's on. Does this book have headings? And we looked at lots of headings. So I can go ahead, click in here, and I can type every page that has a heading in here. And then what would the purpose of a heading be? So if I'm talking about why is a heading important, what does a heading tell me? So you're going to say, it teaches me. And then headings, what do they do? Well, yes, headings tell us what that section will be about, what I will learn about. So I want you to fill out this page, and then you're going to email me when you're finished, and I will know that you are ready, and I will check it over, and we will talk about it next week, okay? Great job today, and I can't wait to see you next week.